Welcome to a few moments together on the Parsha. This Shabbos, we have the privilege of reading the first of the Parshios of the fifth of the 5 books of the Torah. The first Parsha, of course, Parsha's Devorim, and the Shabbos is called Shabbos Chazon for the Haftorah of this Shabbos, which was said by Chazon Yeshayahu, the vision of Yeshayahu. Right by Sheni, in this week's Parsha, there's a pasuk which we read with the same tune that the Megillah of Eicha, of Lamentations, is read. Moshe Rabbeinu says, Eicha eso levadi, torchachem umasachem v'rivchem. How can I alone bear all of your troubles, your burdens, and your quarrels? Our rabbis point out that there were 3 who used the word Eicha. Moshe Rabbeinu said, Eicha eso levadi. Yeshayahu, in this week's Haftorah, says, Eicha hoyesa lezona kiryane emana. How did the beautiful city of Yerushalayim become so desolate, so abandoned, so filled with foolishness? And Yirmiyah, the Navi, at the beginning of Lamentation says, Eicha yoshva vadod ho'ir rabasi am. How does she sit alone, that beautiful city of Yerushalayim that was once so filled with the nation of Israel? We know that Yeshayahu and Yirmiyah were lamenting the sins of the Jewish people. Moshe Rabbeinu was speaking from his own standpoint. Klal Yisrael needs leaders, and so he asked for some help by saying, Eicha eso levadi. How can I alone bear the burden? It's interesting to note that our rabbis have also pointed out that when Hashem came to Adam Harishon, the first man, right after he took from the forbidden fruit and ate from it, which he was not supposed to do, Hashem approaches him and uses the word Ayeka. Where are you? And Ayeka have the exact same words, the exact same letters as Eicha, as if to say, how could it be? Where are you? And we ourselves, of course, can also ask that question. Eicha, how could it be that all these thousands of years it hasn't been rebuilt? And I have to ask myself, Ayeka, where am I? Am I where I'm supposed to be? I also think that there's a deep import in Moshe Rabbeinu's statement. Eicha eso levadi. How can I alone bear this burden? I can't do it alone. I need help. I need others. You know, our rabbis tell us, Chazal, at the end of the second parak of Pirkei Avos, Rabbi Tarfon says, Lo olecha hamalacha ligmor. It's not your responsibility to finish the whole job. V'lo ato ben chorin lehibatel mimena. But you are not free to excuse yourself from the responsibility of nullifying yourself and not getting involved. Perhaps, what we need to think about is, I alone cannot do this. Even though I must get involved and I must try, but lo alecha hamalacha ligmor. It's not your responsibility to finish this job, but you've got to try. We've got to get involved. Maybe Moshe Rabbeinu is saying, Eicha eso levadi. How can I alone bear all this Jewish people? I can't, because the Jewish people cannot be born alone, and the Jewish people cannot correct alone, and the Jewish people cannot do tshuva alone. Of course, each and every one of us must do what we can, but lo atah ben chorin lehibatel mimena, not free to nullify, but v'lo alecha hamalacha ligmor. You don't have the responsibility to finish it. We need to say that on this Tisha B'Av. Listen, I can't do it on my own. I'm going to do everything I can and do the best I can, but I need you. I need the other people. I need to be friends with everybody. I need to be warm with everybody. I have to be friends. Kol Yisrael chaverim. Kol Yisrael chaverim. Chaverim kol Yisrael. We're all friends. And the only way we can overcome the sinas chinam, the hatred that brought about the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash, is by avas chinam, by loving each other, by being friends with each other. Moshe Rabbeinu is giving us an insight at the beginning of Chumash Devorim. I can't do it alone. This is not a one-man job. It's Klal Yisrael's job. Families have to come together. Brothers, sisters, parents, children, rabbis, students, teachers, rebbes have to come together. All of us, Klal Yisrael, has to come together because I can't do it alone, each and every one of us is saying. We have to be like Moshe Rabbeinu and say, Eicha Esel Avadi, I can't do it alone. I need you. Join together with me, please. Let's come together. Let's do this and pull it off. Because if we come together and we are Chaverim Kol Yisrael, it'll happen. This will be the last Tisha B'Av. If Yetz Hashem, it should be the last one. And we will manage to bring about peace on earth, the building of the Beis HaMikdash, Klal Yisrael's unity, friendship, and Klal Yisrael, the Torah and Hashem will be one, all of us together. And that will bring about that which we want so badly. So Moshe Rabbeinu's insight is crucial for us. Let's take it to heart. And let's all become Chaverim Kol Yisrael. Have a wonderful Shabbos, an easy and worthwhile, meaningful, growth-oriented fast. And we should see the fulfillment of that last pasuk in Eicha. Chadesh Yameinu Kikedem. Let's renew our days as of old. Shabbat Shalom.